Exercise 9.6, question number 9, part G. Part G is 2 cos square x minus sin square x, 2 cos square x minus sin square x minus 2 sin x minus 1 minus 2 sin x minus 1 is equal to 0. And here in question number 9, for all the parts, domain is given from 0 to 360 degree. 0 degree less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 360 degree. Okay. As here sine and cos, two trigonometric functions involved in this one. Okay. Two trigonometric ratios are there. We will convert into the single trigonometric ratio as there sine square and sine is also there. Then this cos square we will convert into sine square. You know, cos square is 1 minus sine square. 1 minus sine square. And this minus sine square x as it is, minus 2 sine x as it is, minus 1 as it is. And this 2 we have to multiply inside the bracket. 2 into 1, 2, minus 2 sine square x minus this sine square x as it is, minus 2 sine x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we will add the like terms. Minus 2 sine square minus sine square minus 3 sine square x. Then minus 2 sine x as it is, and it plus 2 minus 1 will be plus 1 equal to 0. Now we can multiply throughout by negative sign. Then it will be plus 3 sine square x plus 2 sine x and minus 1 is equal to 0. Now you can see this is quadratic in sign. We can break the middle term. In middle term breaking, first term and last term as it is. Now we will break the middle term. Middle term will be here 3 sine x minus sine x. You know, 3 sine x minus sine x will be 2 sine x. When you will multiply these two, product of these two and product of these two should be equal. Then from first two terms, we can take 3 sine x common. Inside 3 is common. From sine square, 1 sine is common. 1 sine will be here. Plus this 3 sine x common. Here will be plus 1. Then from the next two terms, here minus 1 we can take common. Inside will be sine x plus 1 is equal to 0. Then sine x plus 1 is the common factor. Here will be 3 sine x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now two factors are there. One is sine x plus 1 will be 0, and the other one is 3 sine x minus 1 is equal to 0. Sine x here will be equal to one other side is minus 1, and here will be sine x is equal to minus 1 other side is 1 and divided by 3. Now here this x will be equal to sine other side is sine inverse of minus 1, and from the other equation x will be equal to sine inverse of 1 divided by 3. Now please open your calculator. Okay, sine inverse of minus 1, you know sine 90 is 1 and sine 270 minus 1, here will be 270 degree. Okay, and here is x equal to sine inverse of 1 by 3. What is value here for sine inverse of 1 by 3? Is it 19.47?
Yes,
okay, 19.47 mean we can write 19.5 degree. As sine is positive in first and second quadrant, this is from the first quadrant. In second quadrant, it will be 180 minus 19.5. What it will be? 180 minus 19.5. one 60.5 degree. Okay, then here
Yes, sir.
solution is 19.5 degree, 160.5 degree, and 270 degree. This is the solution. Understood? Now, is there need to do H? I think H you can do like this, huh? Is there need to do 9? It's part H. Part H here is 1 plus tan x into cos x. 1 plus tan x into cos x is equal to 2 cos square x. 2 cos square x. Okay. 1 as it is. Tan we can write sine over cos. Sine x divided by cos x. This cos x as it is equal to this cos square we can convert into 1 minus sine square. Okay. Then here will be this cos cancel with cos. Then this 1 as it is plus here is sine x is equal to 2 into 1 2 minus 2 sine square x. Then minus 2 sine square, this side will be plus 2 sine square x, plus sine x is already here. This 2 this side is minus 2 plus 1 will be minus 1 is equal to 0. Now this is quadratic in sign. Okay, now it will be very easy for you. You can break the middle term, make two factors, take both the factor equal to 0 and solve those. Can you do further?
Sir,
Yes.
No, sir. Now.
Yes, yes, please. If any doubt is there, please tell me.
Says 9.4 number 626.
9.4. Okay, just a minute. I'm opening 9.4. Question number? Question number 6.
Number 2, part 6.
Part
No,
6.
question number
Okay.
2, part 6.
Okay. Question number 2, part 6 is question 2. It's sixth part of exercise 9.4. That is f of x equal to 4 cos 2x minus 1. F of x equal to 4 cos 2x minus 1. Here he's saying 0 to 2 pi is the domain. 0 less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 2 pi, mean in radian. Okay, if it will be in degree, then 0 to 360. What he's saying in the question, for each function, write down the amplitude period and the coordinate of maximum and minimum point, and then sketch the graph. Okay, here, first of all, I'm sketching, then you can understand easily. This is y-axis. This is x-axis. Okay. You know this -1, this separate constant is always we are taking vertical translation. VT mean vertical translation. Vertical translation mean the new axis, translated axis we will draw. Okay. -1, that y -1 it will be. Okay. Y -1 is down here. This is 0. -1 is down. This one. Okay. Then after that, here is 4. You know, 4 is the amplitude. Amplitude here is 4. Amplitude. Jamil, your this small things you are doing something, it's disturbing. Okay, this amplitude is 4. Then we will go up for 1, 2, 3, 4, but on axis this will be 1, 2 and 3. Okay, as we will count from the new axis from here -1. Then down also 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this here will be -5. Now you can see this is 2. Period of cos x is what happened to the mouse? Okay, period of cos x, you know, that is 360 degree. Here is cos 2x. Okay, then this 2 we have to divide. 360 divided by 2 will be 180. It means period of cos is 180. When we will draw the graph here, the one complete round will be up to 180. Okay, and you know, cos we are starting from the maximum point. Maximum point here is this at 3 and minimum point is at 5. Then cos we are starting like this. Again it will go up to this. Okay, this is the complete graph. Up to here is 180. We will write in radian, okay, as 0 to 2 pi is given. Then here we will write, not write 180. Here is pi. Okay, here will be pi. Then for the second round, as that we have to go up to 2 pi. Then for the second round, it will be like this. This is the second period. Graph is not much accurate, but you have to draw on notebook, you know, it will be easy. Okay, here on the laptop with mouse, that will be difficult. Up to here is 2 pi. Understood? Now he is saying what is the maximum and minimum point. Maximum point, one maximum point is this one. This is 0, 3. Here first of all I am writing maximum points, then we'll write mini. One is 0, 3. Other one is this one. Here is x coordinate is pi and y coordinate is 3. Pi and 3. Then the third, this maximum point, this one is 2 pi and 3. Then we will write here the minimum points. There are two minimum points. One is this one and one is this one. Here for this one, what it will be here, this is in the middle of the period. Okay, as period completing at pi, from 0 to pi, in the middle will be pi by 2. Okay, pi mean 180. In the middle will be 90 here. And here in the middle will be 270, mean 3 pi divided by 2. Then one minimum point is x coordinate pi by 2 and y coordinate is going down -5. And the other point is having x coordinate 3 pi divided by 2. And y coordinate is again -5. Any doubt?
Sir,
No, sir.
Okay.
Now I understood.
Okay.
sir,
Yes, please.
I have a doubt in exercise 9.7.
My dear, today I'm solving your doubts because I want your paper should be okay. Your paper is up to 9.6. I can do no problem for 9.7, but your paper is up to 9.6. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, better is this, concentrate up to 9.6. 7 later on you can ask. Yes, please. Any other?
Sir, I have.
Yes. Can tell.
In exercise 9.6, question number 4, part C.
Okay, 9.6. Question number 4, part C. 2 cos of 2x by 3. 9.6, question number 4, part C. This one. Okay. Now here, 2 cos of 2x by 3. 2 cos of 2x divided by 3 plus square root 3 is equal to 0. And here domain is from 0 to 540. 0 less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 540 degree. Then first of all, this 2 cos of 2x divided by 3 as it is. Square root 3 other side is minus square root 3. Then cos of 2x divided by 3 as it is, minus square root 3 as it is. This 2 is multiplying this side, we have to divide. Then 2x divided by 3 will be equal to cos, this side is cos inverse of minus square root 3 by 2. You know this thing that cos is having value square root 3 divided by 2. Cos is having value square root 3 divided by 2 at 30 degree. Okay, if it will be positive. But as this is negative, minus square root 3 by 2, it means cos is negative in second quadrant. You know, second quadrant it will be 180 minus theta, and in third quadrant that will be 180 plus theta. Theta here is 30. Now here will be 2x divided by 3 will be equal to cos inverse of minus square root 3 divided by 2. 180 minus theta, 180 minus 30, it will be 150. And the other value is 180 plus 30, that will be 210 degree. These two we will take. But here one more thing is this 2 by 3, we have to multiply other side. It will be x is equal to 180. This 2 we have to divide and 3 will multiply. And here also x will be equal to 210. We will multiply this 3 and 2 we have to divide. Okay. Now please tell me the answer here. 150 divided by 2 into 3.
225.
225 and here
315.
315. Look, this interval is given here 0 to 540. Okay. As one value of x is coming 225 and other value is 315, it means this is little than this, smaller than 540. Then we will go for next value also, as we get this in second quadrant and third quadrant. In the second round also we will check what is coming there, second round. Okay. In first round, you know, complete air will be 360. First complete round is 360. Then in second round, in the same value, this 180 minus theta and 180 plus theta, we will add 360. We will add 360. Then here will be 2x divided by 3 will be equal to, first value is 360 plus 180 plus theta. Theta is 30, 180 minus 30, 150, 150 and 360, sum of this will be 510. Then x will be equal to 510. This 3 we have to multiply and 2 we have to divide. What will be the answer here? 510 into 3 by 2.
765.
765. Then this value is not coming inside this interval, okay? Mean from 0 to 40. Then we will not consider this one, okay? Because why we have done here, because we don't know that this value is coming in between 0 to 540 or not. Understood or not? If it is coming in between 0 to 540, then we will consider this one. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then answer here will be only 315 degree and 225 degree. These two values will be there in your answer. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well done. Then any other doubt? Any other doubt from anyone?
Sir, why didn't you calculate for 180 plus theta?
180 plus theta, why I did not calculate? Because look, this is on the second round or first round?
Second round.
Second round, because this is before than that, okay? This is the smaller value. 180 plus theta will be after this, that will be more bigger. As this smaller value is not coming in the given interval 0 to 40, mean this is going out of that given domain, then this 180 plus theta, obviously it will be outside that interval, mean that will be more bigger. Understood or not?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that will be more bigger, than no need to calculate that one. As smaller value is not coming in the given domain, then bigger value, obviously it will not be there due to that. Yes, any other doubt? From complete chapter number 9, that portion is coming in your exam. You can ask any doubt.